Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, this is Nur Ibrahim again from Ibn Nafis Institute, and today we're going to talk about a very important topic that affects women and girls across the world that is entitled female infanticide or femicide. The question here, are Muslim women and girls killed and abused more than their counterparts in the West or East in the past and present 21st century? So the following are some facts regarding female infanticide, and we will discuss it together with the Islamic ruling, both according to the Quran and the Hadith of the Prophet Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. According to United Nations report and United Nations for Women Empowerment, there are the following statistics that testify to the abuse and killing of girls and women, girls as female infanticide and women as femicide. This is notably prevalent in South Asia, Southeast Asia, and mostly and notably in India and China. According to 2011 United Nations Female Women Empowerment reported that manifestation of women and girls' rights abuse due to patriarchal society, system of society where male have more rights than female. Boys are preferred as they are the head of families, expected to take care of parents in old days, and men being breadwinners are having earning power. Besides, in India, women have to pay dowry, unlike Muslims where men pay dowry for the bride, and China with one-child policies in the 70s and until recently opted for 2 to 3 child policies 2015 onwards, where female fetus are aborted in preference for male ones. According to Female Infanticide 2011, where more than 170 million women and girls are missing worldwide, the ratio is 120 males to 100 females, 115 boys to 100 girls. This is evident also in Nepal, with its 98.8 population prefer male babies to female babies. Selective gender abortion done in Mexico, US, and Thailand, known as PGT or PGD. There is pre-implantation genetic testing or gender diagnosis, while P are used to know and identify the male and female fetus. Furthermore, in Female Infanticide United Nations report in 2020, citing data by experts, China and India account for about 90 to 95% of the estimated 1.5 million missing female births annually worldwide. It also reports that India accounts for 45.8 million of the world's 142.6 million missing females over past 50 years, along with China, form the majority of such women globally. According to United Nations PA, United Nations Family Fund 2020, number of missing women more than doubled past 50 years from 61 million in 1970 to a cumulative 142.6 million in 2020, India for 45.8 million, and China accounted for 72.3 million. Between 2013 and 2017, 460,000 girls are missing in India annually. According to analysts, gender-biased sex selection accounts for 2/3 of the total missing girls, and post-femicide accounts for about 1/3. In addition to the femicide stated above, where we have notably in South Asia, India and China, the very high rate of female infanticide and femicide, we also have in Guatemala, for example, 2 women murdered average any single day. While in Mexico, an estimated 7 women were murdered every day since 2016, while in South Africa, rate of female femicide 2015 was 9.6 per 100,000 women, 4 times more global average that same year. Well, in U.S., according to Women's Watch 2018, from Alaska to New York, more than 1,600 women were killed, and you have rapes more than 144,000. While the violence against women also were reported in Texas alone, about 238 women were killed. While in Europe, according to the crime survey, as of March 2020, 207 women killed in Great Britain, while 1 in 4 killings are women. Research for femicide across UK, you have 1,425 women killed by men in 10 years to 2018. In other words, it means 1 killing every 3 days. More than 70% they were killed in their own homes. All in all, it shows clearly from the statistic given by United Nations for female infanticide and femicide that more women and girls are killed in the Western and more mostly in South Asia, notably India and China, than anywhere in the Muslim world. This also led to violence against married women as they are punished in their life, or they are also killed or isolated because they could not bring male babies. This is another kind of violence. Furthermore, we will show the Quran and the Hadith of the teaching of Islam clearly shows otherwise. The following Quranic verses will indicate beyond doubt that Islam protects the woman and the girls from the early stage as a female fetus to adults and later to elderly and also until death. At all stages, girls and women in Islam are very well protected. They are honored and given good care and love by the men in the family and by the Muslim society as a whole. The following Quranic verses clearly and vividly shows this evidence. In the Surah chapter 16, ayah 58-59. وَإِذَا بُشِّرَ أَحَدُهُمْ بِالْأُنْثَى ظَلَّ وَجْهُهُ مُسْوَدًّا وَهُوَ كَظِيمٌ يتوارى من القوم من سوء ما بشر به أيمسكه على هون أم يدسه بالتراب ألا ساء ما يحكمون. It says here lucidly, and when the news of the birth of the female child is brought to any of them, his face becomes dark and he is filled with inward grief. He hides himself from the people because of the evil of that whereof he has been informed. Shall he keep her with dishonor or bury her in the earth? Certainly, evil is their decision. Another verse in the Noble Quran, chapter 42, ayah 49-50, states clearly the importance of women and girls in Islam, where it gives both the protection and honor. لِلَّهِ مُلْكُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ يَخْلُقُ مَا يَشَاءُ يَهَبُ لِمَنْ يَشَاءُ إِنَاثًا وَيَهَبُ لِمَنْ يَشَاءُ الذُّكُورَ أَوْ يُزَوِّجُهُمْ ذُكْرَانًا وَإِنَاثًا وَيَجْعَلُ مَنْ يَشَاءُ عَقِيمًا إِنَّهُ عَلِيمٌ قَدِيرٌ. It states here, to Allah belongs the kingdom of the heavens and the earth. He creates what He wills. He bestows female offspring among whom He wills, and bestow male offspring upon whom He wills. Or He bestow both males and females, and he renders barren whom he wills. Verily, he is full of knowledge and power. There are also a number of hadith, that is the authentic saying and actions of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, that reinforce the importance of girls and women, where Islam protects and honors them at all stages of life. 1. The father of 3 girls, according to the Prophet Rasulullah ﷺ, who takes good care of the 3 girls or 3 sisters, he will be guaranteed paradise. 2. The Prophet also said to the companions of the Prophet and all the believers of Islam that the best of you is the best towards your wife and family. 3. At all stages, the mother, when was asked by the companion who is the more important, is it the mother or the father, the Prophet said for 3 times that the mother has a higher honor than the father, and then only the father is mentioned to be taken care of. And lastly, it also note that the Prophet says that paradise is at the feet of the mother. In other words, all of these hadith indicate clearly that Islam honors and love and care for the girls and women, and really there is no abuse of any form, whether physical, verbal, emotionally, or spiritual, for the girls and women in Islam. As said earlier, when the Quran reveals the ayah that said the face become black at the news of baby girl and they want to bury the girls in the Jahiliyyah time, they were much admonished and reprimanded by Allah. So it is very clear, beyond doubt, that there is no female infanticide or feminicide in Islam. Where there are few cases, this is all due to bad Muslims who do not adhere to the true Islamic teachings of the Quran and the Hadith. Thank you everyone. Wa jazakallah khair. We hope inshallah to see you all again. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.